I'm Dr. S.Sasikumar. I'm in this teaching field for the last 25 years. And in research, I published 72 articles and 30 more it's under communication. Already I produced 4 PhD students and 7 more under the guidance. And in conference, we presented 24 in national level and 10 in international level. And regarding the programs offered at VIT, we are having 4 campuses. One is at Vellore here, and another one is in Chennai, another one is in VIT AP, and another one at Bhopal. So 4 different campuses we have. And in Vellore campus, we offer more number of courses here, close to 21 courses. In M.Tech, you can see starting from biotechnology. In CSE, again, 4 different specializations we offer. In addition to that, we offer MDes and M.Arch also we are going to start by this year. And regarding Chennai, again, you can see a range of programs, totally 9 programs we are offering. And some of the programs it's offered across the campus. You can see all 4 campuses we offer VLSI design. You can see that. So that is more in demand. So we offer in all the campuses. So these are all the M.Tech courses. This is 2-year M.Tech courses offered by VIT. And these are all the courses which is based on higher secondary qualification. That is the +2 class. So that integrated 5 years M.Tech programs. So in that, again, across the campus, we offer software engineering, which is very common. And in addition to that, specialization programs we offer. In Vellore campus, if you see, it's a computer science engineering, which is sponsored by VITEEE, as well as a data science. But if it's in Chennai, then we are having business analytics. And similarly, AP, if you see, it's again VITEEE and software engineering. And if you see, if it's in Bhopal, then it's artificial intelligence and even data science is offered in Bhopal campus. This courses, it's based on the +2 qualification. And these are all the courses, 2-year courses on non-engineering stream. So this is after it may be a BSc or BCA or BA BCom and all. So MBA, the admissions are over. Already we closed the applications and we conducted the interview and we declared the results also. So there is no scope for applying for MBA. The admission is done. And MCA, tomorrow is the last day to apply. And for MCA, they have to write an entrance examination called as VITMEE. So only by means of entrance examination, they can join MCA. And rest of the courses, if you see the MSc Biotechnology or Applied Microbiology, Biomedical Genetics, Chemistry, Physics, Data Science, and Business Statistics, as well as MSW, there is no entrance examination. That is, the admission is based on the UG marks. No other criteria. And the eligibility criteria for all these programs is 60% of marks in their UG. As well as it's advised to have more than 60% in 10th and 12th class because the placement is based on the percentage of marks scored in the 10th as well as +2 as well as in the UG. So it should be minimum 60. So if the eligibility is not there, actually they cannot get admission in these programs. Similarly, Chennai campus and AP campus and Bhopal campus, you can see the same kind of programs it's offered in those campuses also. And again, this is higher secondary based non-engineering courses. Okay, in addition to the integrated M.Tech 5-year program, we are offering integrated MSc 5-year programs. And here you have an exit option. Okay, there is no exit option. You have to complete all 5 years to get your master's degree. In science stream, actually, as per the recent national education policy, there is an exit option available in these courses. With 3 years, you can go with BSc, and with 4 years, you can complete BSc Hons, and then with 5 years, you can get the master degree and leave. Okay, so these are all the courses offered in Vellore campus and AP and Bhopal. So this is 5-year integrated MSc programs offered by VIT. And regarding research programs, we are having a school concept. For example, School of Biotechnology is there and School of Civil Engineering is there, Chemical Engineering is there. So across the campus, we have 14 schools in Vellore, and similarly, we have the similar kind of schools in Chennai, AP, and Bhopal. And here even you can do interdisciplinary PhD work. So you can choose guide across the schools that can be done. And in Vellore, Chennai, and AP, we offer only full-time programs, whereas in Bhopal, we have a part-time program. And any discipline, they can do PhD here. But don't think that only engineering graduates can do PhD here. Even the science streams are there, as well as art stream, as well as management stream is there. So anyone can do PhD. And moreover, here for doing PhD, we are paying fellowship. Actually, every month we pay fellowship. The details is there in the coming slides. You can see. So this is Vellore. You can see that this is a direct PhD. So direct PhD is the one the UG students can directly do PhD. That's why it's called as direct PhD. So the PhD is the one which needs master's degree as the basic qualification. Whereas direct PhD, it needs only the undergraduate qualification. For example, if you are a B.Tech mechanical engineer or BE mechanical engineer, you can join for PhD, direct PhD in mechanical engineering. You will be awarded as a PhD degree. Only the terminology wise, we say PhD and direct PhD. Finally, you will be given with the PhD. So what is the difference between the direct PhD and PhD? This is the question many people, they used to ask. And here, the direct PhD, the duration will be slightly higher. For example, PhD, the duration is 3 years, minimum duration I'm talking about, maximum is 6 years. And in direct PhD, the minimum duration is going to be 4 years. And the fellowship wise, the first year it will be slightly lesser, like 25,000 for PhD. And the second year onwards, they'll be awarded 31,000 fellowship amount every month. And this fellowship is offered for 3 years. That is the minimum duration. Beyond that, the fellowship will not be offered, and other benefits are there. Anyway, I'll explain about it. So this year, you're having direct PhD option in 7 schools. Okay. So these are all the 7 schools in Vellore. And similarly, you can see that in Chennai, these are all the schools offering direct PhD. So the B.Tech students or BE students, directly you can join for PhD and you can get a doctorate in 4 years. And Vellore, if you see the PhD, okay, so almost every discipline is covered. Okay, so only the full-time PhD option is available. So the part-time option is available only in the Bhopal campus. So you can see almost even social sciences and languages, you can see that we offer PhD in English, commerce and accountancy, psychology, sociology, economics, Tamil, Hindi, French, management, design. So like that, you can see the wide range of subjects in PhD. Almost every discipline we offer. And this is again, you can see it's a School of Agricultural Innovations and Advanced Learning. Again, in Agri, almost every field we included, something like Agri-Business Management, Agronomy, and Horticulture, everything. And even the Hot School, the Hotel and Tourism Management, you can see that we are offering Hospitality Management. So similarly, Chennai campus, the different schools, they offer a PhD in different streams. Okay, so those are all the, and even in VIT AP, we offer across the schools in different streams. And similarly, you can see in Bhopal also. And why you have to join VIT to do PhD? Okay, that is a major question it will rise. Actually, we are #1 in research publications in India. Number of publications wise, we are #1 for almost last 7-8 years. We are #1. So that is the first reason. Actually, and we have very good infrastructure. So anyone joining for PhD, you have to check for 3 things. One is how good is the infrastructure, and how good is your professor, and how good is the brand name of the institute what you are doing. So in all 3, if you see, VIT is on top. Recently, you might have seen in QS ranking, we reached 240th rank in engineering discipline. And in addition to that, I can say the quality of our professors, it's reflected in terms of this particular slide. You can see that 48 professors of VIT, they are in top 2 scientists of the world. And who declared it? Actually, it's Stanford University declared this. And every year, they put this result, and every year our professors are there in this particular list. This indicates the quality of professors who are there in VIT. And if you see, I talked about fellowship. So if you are a GATE qualified candidate, then for first year, you will get 31,000 per month fellowship. And in second year, 35,000, third year, 35,000. If non-GATE candidate, then you will be getting 25,000 rupees fellowship in the first year. And second year onwards, it will be 31,000 per month. This is not for a year, this is per month. Okay. And in addition to this, you will be getting Raman Research Award up to 1 lakh. So what is Raman Research Award? For every publication to motivate you, there will be a amount given to you, remuneration. So for example, the first publication, you will get 5,000 rupees as an award, and second publication, it will be 10,000, and third publication, it will be 15,000. Fourth publication, it's going to be 20,000, and fifth publication, 25,000, and sixth publication onwards, it's going to be 30,000. Okay, so publishing more than 5 papers by a scholar, it's a bit difficult, but up to this, and after this, every publication, it will fetch you 30,000 rupees. And in addition to that, for review paper alone, okay, we are giving an award in the name of the former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So in his name, this award is initiated, and for this also, we are giving, for review papers also, we are giving a kind of rewards. And if you see our connectivity throughout the world, it's a huge network, I'll tell you. Our group, we ourselves, we are collaborating with almost 15 countries and more than 20 universities. And VIT is having MOU with close to 500 universities across the world. Almost every country, we have MOU. So here there may be some student exchange program or faculty exchange program, or those university faculties will be visiting VIT as an adjunct faculty. Every year they may come here for 15 days or 1 month, like that. And you can see the list of institutes and what kind of collaboration we are having in different fields. You can see in this slide. Starting from MCA, almost every field we have collaboration across the world, and most of them will be from the developed countries. And you can see next thing is, yes, I'm coming to VIT. Okay, yes, networking is there, everything, professors are good, everything is fine, whether I'll get employment. So you can see here, this is the proof, and the banking sector, they come for MBA. Okay, and other industries they come. I'll give you the details. What I'm giving is an overall glimpses. Okay, and the concerned department HODs will give you in detail about the placement and the salaries offered. And you can see that just few highlights I gave here. More than 10 lakh CTC alone I listed here. And it's not limited to this. And you can see which branch is getting it. MBA, the highest CTC is 15 lakhs in HSBC, and you can see that for MSc Data Science, it's a 2-year master's program, and that in Barclays, the highest salary is 17 lakhs per annum. At the age of 22, 23, they'll be getting this. And similarly, M.Tech in different branches, not only in computer science, you can see the VLSI design, integrated biotech, and MCA and software engineering. In addition to that, mechanical also, they recorded a very good placement, and they have a lot of industrial tie-up. Even with Saint-Gobain, actually, they are sponsoring a candidate. And another recently, last week, they signed an MOU with another industry. They are going to sponsor the candidates hereafter. Not necessary that you have to spend and study, and the candidate will be sponsored by the concerned industry, and they themselves will absorb. Okay, so those things the concerned faculties will talk. Here, simply I'm giving a glimpses, that's it. And we have a dream offer and super dream offer. Okay, and super dream is anything above 10 lakhs. And here you can see that list up to 30 lakhs CTC, you can see that. And some of them, they get internship and later it will be converted to job. And infra-wise, this is very few buildings I listed out here. The Technology Tower, where the School of Electronics Engineering, Electrical Engineering, School of Advanced Sciences all located, TIFACOR and all. And Silver Jubilee Tower is the one where the School of Information Technology and Computer Science Engineering is functioning. And Pearl Research Park, if you see there, the agricultural department is there. and a lot of research, sponsored research labs are there. Okay, and extraordinary facilities are available in the Pearl Research Park. And Mahatma Gandhi block, it's exclusively for the architecture, design, and B school. So this is the MG block, and which is an environmental friendly block. Definitely, you should visit this building. It's an extraordinary architecture, I'll tell you. And the other campus, the buildings also I displayed here, VITEEE, Chennai, and Bhopal. And there also extraordinary infrastructure is available, and the same top to a percentage of scientists are also working there also. And there also the placement, it's very good because the placement office is common for all campus. This is a very short introduction about VIT. Because 10 minutes is not sufficient to talk about VIT. And being here for 20 years, I know more about VIT, but anyway, there is a time limitation. I have to give space for other speakers. So that with this, I'm winding up my talk. And I strongly believe in this quote, there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Okay, with this, I wind up. Now I'm inviting Dr. Benedict Thomas, who's from School of Mechanical Engineering, and he's the HOD for Design and Automation. He's having a rich experience and a very good researcher. So right now, Dr. Benedict Thomas will continue with his presentation. I invite Dr. Benedict Thomas to
thank you, Dr. S.Sasikumar, sir, our Director of PG Admissions. Very good evening to all. I am Dr. Benedict Thomas, Head of the Department of Design and Automation from the School of Mechanical Engineering. As our tagline is mentioned, we engineer for tomorrow. I welcome you all participants for this discussion about our PG programs and research programs. Our school is funded by Department of Science and Technology through FIST and FIRST project. So it is a fully supported school from Government of India. In terms of our ranking, our institute is having 12th ranking as per NIRF in engineering and overall 18th. Whereas the school is concerned, our School of Mechanical Engineering, from the recent QS ranking, world ranking, we are in the position of 251 to 300 in the world. And we are at the 10th position in India. Some specific highlights of School of Mechanical, I'm very happy to share with you that our curriculum is benchmarked with world ranking universities, which caters the requirement of the industry. As per the recent requirement, we develop our curriculum. The best part, which our Dr. S.Sasikumar sir has already mentioned, we are having industry support and sponsorship to the selected female candidates. Specifically for females, we have got for PG programs of School of Mechanical. And this year also, we are getting 2 girls fully sponsored by the industry. And we are getting the sponsorship and funding from industry for other candidates of PG also. We have sophisticated and modernized lab infrastructure, which will cater the needs of the industry. We have industry-sponsored Center of Excellences, like we have Value Center of Excellence, Rane and SK Center of Excellence. We have got funding regularly from Department of Science and Technology through PERS and FIST. We have signed a lot of MOUs, and we have collaboration with renowned industries and universities in India and abroad. That helps the students to go for SAB, that is Semester Abroad program. So we provide the global opportunities for their better career progression. So we started in 1984 as the institute started as Vellore Engineering College with 3 programs. And we got accredited with many organizations like Everette from US, NBA, Government of India. And recently in 2021, we got NAAC accreditation with A++. We are very happy to share that School of Mechanical Engineering is recently funded with Department of Science and Technology FIST project of 92 lakh. And last year, 2021, we got 20 crore grant from the Department of Science and Technology as FIRST project. We have 4 departments: Department of Design and Automation, Thermal and Energy, Manufacturing, and Automotive. We have total 198 faculty members and 40 technical staff. We are running 4 UG programs and 5 PG programs. We have total 3,875 students, 35 well-established labs, 6 research centers, and we are blessed with 400 plus research scholars. So as far as our research publication are mentioned here, We got 2,453 publications in reputed journals by our faculty members and research scholars. We are having funded projects of 155 crores from national and 49 crores from international funding agencies. We organized 160 workshops in the recent past. We have a lot of consultancy projects. We do the faculty development program. We have done 52 programs recently. We have 36 books chapters which are published. 13 patents, our faculty members, they got the patent granted, 13. 995 guest lectures we have organized. And we are organizing various symposiums and training programs for the students and the faculties. As far as the programs offered, we have UG programs, VTech in Mechanical Engineering and BTech in Mechanical Engineering with specialization in manufacturing, with specialization in automotive. And we have specific course, which is blended learning program with Tata Electronics Private Limited is having a blended program of BTech manufacturing also. In addition to that, we have PG programs in M.Tech, Automotive Engineering, M.Tech Applied Computational Fluid Dynamics, which is being funded by Erasmus Europe, M.Tech CAD-CAM, M.Tech Manufacturing Engineering, and M.Tech Mechatronics. And we have PhD research programs as well as integrated PhD programs. Some of the fund we recently received. We got a funding from DST of 92 lakh for the establishment of high temperature fatigue testing, which will be from 2022 to 32. And we are having a 20 crore first project to establish additive manufacturing lab for fostering the transdisciplinary research, which will be from 21 to 25. And many more grants we have, which is mentioned here for applied computational fluid dynamics, M.Tech, which is Erasmus funded scheme. We got 7.67 crores, and that will be from 19 to 22. It will be extended further. From 11 to 16, we got advanced material processing testing sponsored by DST for 2.57 crore. So these are some of the funding we got from Government of India and from international organizations. We have signed a lot of memorandum of understanding from various academic institutes like Cranfield University, University West Sweden. A lot of our students are going for SAP, student abroad program, and they're joining the university. Even double degree also they are achieving there. So some of the glimpses I have shown here. We have a partnership with Value. They have a center of excellence here. We have FLS Smith. We have a tie-up with various universities, which is mentioned in this list. Various industries like TWI, Value, Tata Steel, CMTI Bangalore, Rani NSK, Wipro 3D, Honeywell, and many more are there. Johnson Control, Ather. They all are supporting us. Not only they're supporting us, and they are also taking our students for internship, and they are funding them for their progress and research. These are our academic and research partners. These different universities, which is having a tie-up with School of Mechanical Engineering. So first of all, the M.Tech CAD-CAM. We have an integrated program, blends the design and manufacturing concept, catering for the new product development. And our students of M.Tech CAD-CAM learn here SolidWorks, NCs, ComSol, Abacus, MATLAB, HyperMesh, Fusion 360, and many more softwares. And they get the real exposure through industry-related problems, and they get internship also from these industries. We have signed MOUs with University West, Cranfield University, and our students are going for the exchange program. We assure all the students doing PG here to get internship from the reputed organizations. Some of the glimpse of the training program of the current batch is visible here. And our notable recruiter, as sir has mentioned about Saint Gobain, and many more are continuously supporting us for the recruitment of our PG students. Similarly, we have M.Tech in manufacturing. Some of the students, you can see here, they got semester abroad program, which is called SAP. Mr. Omkar, M.Tech Manufacturing. He is R&D engineer in Sandvik, India. Mr. Nikhil Dikshit, he is R&D engineer in Sandvik Additive Manufacturing, Sweden. They all got semester abroad program, and they went to Sweden, University West, and they completed their program and internship there. One of the student, Miss Anjana, she is from M.Tech Manufacturing Engineering. She has been hired by Boeing. She is working as associate manufacturing engineer in Boeing India Private Limited, Chennai now. So these are the notable recruiters for our M.Tech manufacturing. Then we have M.Tech Mechatronics. you know that next generation is completely electronic vehicle generation. Mechatronics is going to play a crucial role in the next generation. Some of the students who got the double degree program from Masters in University West, their names mentioned with photograph, Mr. Akshay Sarode from M.Tech Mechatronics, automation consultant in virtual manufacturing, Sweden, now he's working there. Mr. Gokul Ram Singh, automation commissioning engineer in Yara Marine Technologies AB. He's also an M.Tech Mechatronics student. We have sent our students for SAP semester abroad program in 2023, Mr. Gurla Mohit Sai and Mr. Ritesh Mohanty. They both are working in study. They're doing their internship in University West and they're completing their program with a SAP. We have notable recruiters like Rane NSK, Danfoss, Continental Automotive, and many more. Tata Motors is also one of the recruiters for us. So this M.Tech Mechatronics, as I mentioned, it is the technology which is the requirement for the future mobility. And the next generation, you all are seeing that it is completely electronic vehicle and all, and mechatronics is going to play a crucial role. Next, M.Tech, we have Erasmus funded M.Tech in applied computational fluid dynamics. Here, I already mentioned we got this funding from Erasmus Europe. One of the students, Ms. Muskan Saudagar, which she has got selected by Saint Gobain for the fully funded sponsorship program. All the academic related expenses of that girl will be borne by Saint Gobain. Further, the student will be carrying out her fully funded internship with the same company, Saint Gobain. And after the successful completion of the internship, she will be absorbed by the company. That is the best part of that. We have some notable recruiters, like I mentioned already. And the tuition fee of the girl is also completely sponsored by the same company. Entire tuition fee will be covered by the company. For Tata Motors, Stryker, Bharat, Fresh Burners, Cummins, Royal Enfield, they all are our recruiters. Coming to the next program, automotive engineering. That is also a most challenging thing and having a lot of requirement in the future. So we have M.Tech Automotive Engineering. We have notable recruiters there. You can see some of the glimpse of our automotive lab. The first photograph is showing the fully autonomous vehicle. And below you have a photograph of Vellore Center of Excellence, which is a company. They developed a Center of Excellence and they are training our students and they're recruiting our students. And our student can see their important products in our institute itself. And we have sophisticated Center of Excellence set up by Vellore as well as Rane NSK. So this is all about our different PG programs. We have M.Tech Manufacturing, M.Tech CAD-CAM, M.Tech Applied Computational Fluid Dynamics, and M.Tech Mechatronics. So this is all about our VIT's PG program by School of Mechanical Engineering. Thank you very much. I expect you all to start your professional journey with VIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Benedict. I will now call upon Dr. A. Punitha Kumar to talk about the career options after civil engineering and the programs offered by the department.
Here I am going to talk about PG programs offered by School of Civil Engineering. Especially, we are offering M.Tech Structural Engineering, M.Tech Construction Technology and Management. In addition to this, we are offering PhD programs for various other disciplines, especially water resource engineering, transportation engineering, all other civil engineering related branches. We are offering PhD. Yeah. Next, School of Civil Engineering organizational structures. Okay. See, School of Civil Engineering, we have two major departments. One is Environmental and Water Resource Engineering, and the second one is Department of Structural and Geotechnical Engineering. Basically, B.Tech Civil Engineering. That program is offered by Department of Environmental and Water Resource Engineering, and PG program, M.Tech Structural Engineering and M.Tech Construction Technology and Management. This program is offered by Department of Structural and Geotechnical Engineering. Next, I am showing our academic expert. We have highly talented professors working in our department. Here I am showing only the professors associated with structural and geotechnical engineering. That interest areas are, it's not limited to concrete structures, steel structures, repair and rehabilitation of structures, and then corrosion resistant structures, and then seismic resistance structure, soil structure interactions, heritage structures, and these are some of the major areas we are working. And in addition to our regular faculty, professors from various foreign institutes, universities, they are also involving teaching activities. Especially, they will be handling one model from some particular subject, or they will be handling all models from a course. That option also available here. And then I am directing your attention to our laboratory. We have 13 sophisticated laboratory. This includes research laboratory and also the laboratory associated with our regular curriculum, especially the structural engineering laboratory, concrete 3D printing laboratory, advanced strength of material laboratory. These are the laboratory fully we are keeping for research purpose. Students, they can do anytime they can do the research. And especially one of the laboratory, strength of material laboratory, this laboratory is accredited by NABL. And also all the equipments available in our laboratory that's calibrated by NABL authorities. And then this picture shows our few of the major research facilities available in our laboratory. The first figure, you can able to see a loading frame, 1,000 kilonewton capacity. Very next to that, you can able to see another loading frame. This loading frame fixed with a MTX 500 kilonewton actuator. That here we can apply the cyclic loading. And then very next to that second image, you can see the 3D printing laboratory. And then third image, you can able to see our computer laboratory. All the computers are high configuration computers. And then fourth figure, you can able to see our concrete technology laboratory. Here you can able to see our mixer machine, and then our combustion testing machine, and then various other instruments. And then major projects doing our students. The first slide, you can able to see a brick wall. Our students are doing its load carrying capacity. And then second image, you can able to see a beam. The testing arrangement is going on. Ultimately, we are going to determine the ultimate bending capacity. And then third, we have a shake table, and a model is fixed on a shake table, and then students, they are fixing their instrumentation. And then fourth image, you can able to see a furnace. Okay, we see here we can able to do the temperature analysis. We can vary the temperature, and then we can able to study the behavior of the structure. And then fifth image, you can able to see a structure, a hexagon shape structure. It's printed in our 3D printing machine. And then major software available in our laboratory, the popular softwares, StatPro, AutoCAD, SAP, ETABS, Abacus, Plaxis, that's for soil structural interaction, MIDAS. This software directly associated with the structural engineering students. And then Primavera, architectural engineering and construction, one-click LC. This software specifically for our construction and technology and management students. And then I'm happy to say that StatPro and AutoCAD, we have commercial license also. In addition to the student version, since we are doing a lot of consultancy work, we have commercial license also. And then we are motivating our students to do the experiential and participatory learning. Here I have shown some of the images. Students are participating in hackathons, that's 24-hour event. And then we are encouraging students to go industrial visit. Here we can see the industrial visit, and then field visit. And then we are organizing guest lecture. You see here the various resource persons from industries and academic institutions, they are sharing their recent updates happening in the industry and also academic institution. And then see here I am showing some of the students' projects, especially the construction management students project. These are our BIM model, building information system model. And then this picture shows some finite element analysis images. This also done by our students. The first image, that's the soil structure interaction, and then this image is the tunnel, under soil. And here you can see one of the students studied the ultimate compression capacity of a column. See here you can able to see the laterally unsupported beam behavior. These are our students' project. And then sponsored project. In addition to our regular work, we are getting funded from our various funding agencies. That list I have given here. from 2019-22 till date, we have generated around 332 lakhs fund. In addition to this, we are doing consultancy project also. See here, this picture shows the various consultancy projects. Here it is the stat pro modeling, and then here few of our professors, they are determining the condition assessment of the structure without disturbing the structure. They are determining the strength and quality of the concrete, and then this image, they are determining the soil testing, soil investigation, or soil properties. And then we have a good collaboration with various research institutions, academic institutions, and also industries. Here I have shown some of the research and academic institutions. And then here I have shown the international collaboration. The institute, we are collaborating internationally. The benefit is you can do, students, you can do project in this institution, and also you can utilize their laboratories, and also you can do the higher studies in this institution. And then here I have shown a few students' images. They went for semester abroad program. Yeah, so they successfully carried out their project from various foreign universities. And then we are publishing journals. This is one of the output from our collaborative research. Okay, in the 2022 itself, we have published around 156 journals, and also we are encouraging the students to participate for conference, and also we are also involving writing books and also writing book chapters. And then here I have shown the major recruiters and also the internship offered with stipend. Okay, see the basic statistics around 50 to 60% of students. They are joining industries. Around 20 to 30% of students, they are going for higher studies, and remaining 10% of students, they are starting their own industry. They are becoming entrepreneurs. And then these are some of the institutions our students are joined for PhD. And then this is the photograph of our distinguished alumni. This is my last slide. We faculty, we are waiting for you. Our laboratories is waiting for testing your specimen. Join VIT for doing M.Tech. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Punitha Kumar. I will now request Dr. Everette to talk about the biotechnology department and the careers after a PG program, and also details about the PG programs available there. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, both the PG admissions as well as Careers 360. So I'm here representing my team, Dr. Siva, who actually asked me to do a presentation for this audience. So I'm going to be speaking on the PG as well as the PhD programs here and what one can do with a degree in biotechnology. Okay, so first up, the major milestones. It is actually one of the youngest schools in VIT, so it's about 20 years or so. And as you can see, we have been steadily improving with the DSTFIS grant through which we obtained the scanning electron microscope. And over the years, and also steadily increased and improved in the rankings from various forums, Knowledge Review, the Inside Success, which even deemed as one of the 10 best research institutes in the country. And the QS ranking also, we are in that 551 to 600 window, and we have also maintained that for the past few years, including the current one which just came out last week. Our biotechnology is around that number. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the programs, we have a total of 7. 2 of them are the engineering programs, that is BTech and M.Tech biotechnology. And there are 5 master's programs that are the science majors. In fact, there are 3 2-year MSc programs, that is the MSc Biotechnology, which is again here, pointing here, and then MSc Applied Microbiology as well as MSc Biomedical Genetics. And then there are 2 integrated MSc programs for those who have just completed their high school. The MSc Integrated Biotechnology has been there for more than 15 years now. And this is a new program, this MSc Food Science and Technology, which started just last couple of years ago, 21. So we have a total of close to 2,400 students, and engineering and science students breakup, as you can see here, and close to 600 PhD students on roll as of January 2023. So we are organized into 4 departments. So each of the departments offer, the different programs. The Department of Biotechnology, which offers the UG and PG Biotechnology, that is the VTech and M.Tech engineering programs. The Department of Biotechnology, to which I belong, and I was heading until last month, that offers the 5-year integrated MSc Biotechnology. And then the Department of Biosciences offers the 2-year MSc Biotech, as well as the new integrated MSc Food Science and Technology. And then finally, the Biomedical Sciences Department offers the other 2 MSc programs. And of course, we have the PhD program for, even the regular PhD program, as well as the integrated programs. So we have, close to 120 faculty, which includes even centers which are affiliated to us. So which are all intense in research, such as the Center for Biosuppression Technology, Center for Nanotechnology, and so on, just to name a few. And this is a breakup of the professors, different levels. And all of our professors are actually completed PhD, and several of them have postdoctoral experience, about half of them, as well as international experience. And many of them have obtained academic fellowships, such as FRSB, FRSC, and FLS. So as you can see, 26 of them have obtained. And then we have a number of adjunct faculty, close to 30 of them, a number who spend at least 6 months or even 1 year teaching, their domain courses to our students. So a couple of them I've just mentioned here. And to our honor, we have, Dr. Sasi was mentioning, about 48 faculty who are actually listed as the top 2%, and out of which we have 5 in our SBST. So again, this is based on the recent, survey conducted by Stanford. We have 5 top 2% scientists in SBST, including our dean. So these are the different specializations in biotechnology. So, starting with the medical biotechnology, so one can explore the pharmaceutical biotechnology, immunology, stem cell technology, gene therapy, which are my domain areas, cancer biology, neurobiology, and so on. And just I'm listing a few here for want of space. And then agriculture, you have food biotechnology, downstream processing, plant biotechnology, and so on. And informatics, which is again, a domain which integrates the biology as well as the computer science departments, where students actually can, utilize their knowledge in their drug design and the molecular interactions as they happen in the cells. So genomics and proteomics and molecular drug design, as I just mentioned. And then the industry, where they exclusively study, the upstream and downstream processes that happen in the industry, food, vaccine, cosmetics, anything for that matter. So there are so many things that they can actually learn via these courses. So we do have core and elective courses. So the core ones where students would learn all the basics, and then the electives, like for instance, the pharmaceutical will be an elective one because not everyone will be interested in the pharmaceutical or for instance, food biotechnology and so on. And then the humanities and management, one can actually learn the biobusiness and IPR, which is again an elective paper that we have, also biodiversity and conservation, and so on. All right, so these are, some, so we have close to 20 teaching labs, including a couple of them which was, opened recently. This is for the integrated MSc Food Science and Technology, which is a recent program, as I mentioned. And these are just snapshots of some labs that are spread out across 2 buildings. Our primary school building is assembly, where we have all the classrooms and then some labs there. And then the other building that we have teaching labs is the technology tower, which again, Dr. Sasi showed in one of his slides. So we have labs dedicated to cell culture, bioprocess engineering, tissue culture. There are so many, stem cell lab is there, immunology lab is there, downstream processing. So these are just snapshots of the various facilities across both the buildings. And these are the research labs, which are again maintained by professors who have obtained external funding from various agencies such as ICMR, DPT, DST, CSIR, DRDO, and so on. So these are all available for those who obtain grants and then who can maintain them. And these are for professors who continue to work and obtain research grants even after they first obtain one. Okay. And then among the major equipment, we have SEM, as I mentioned, we got from the PhD program, the flow cytometer, the ultracentrifuge, and then HPLC, HPTLC, and so on, just in a few in real time. So these are, present in common areas where students from across the schools can access. So we do have a common equipment room in the assembly building, that is a primary school building, as well as in TT. So where students from, from all the floors can actually go and access with, entry in the log notebook, so that we have a record of how many students are using, and then, there's any repair or breakage that can be monitored as well. So we do have technicians who are present all the time of the working hours, so to monitor, and assist with the PhD students who are coming to use these instruments. So with respect to the collaborations and MOUs, we have a number of MOUs, with universities across the world, and just a few are mentioned here. And then these are functional MOUs, as in we have exchange of students as well as faculty, to all of these places, which results in publications, as well as faculty spending 6 months or so in one of these universities. One, for instance, is University of Miyazaki, where they encouraged both student as well as faculty in the last few years, as well as the Newcastle in Australia. Okay, just to name a few. And our students actually, they visit these places, and they are again assisted by the International Relations Office for their student semester abroad program, where they spend 6 months there and complete their final year project under the guidance of a foreign professor. So with regard to the publications, again, SBST, we actually stand out among other schools. We have a huge number of publications, like close to 6,000, as you can see, in about 20 years of our existence, and close to 70,000 citations. And then we have completed 97 projects. Again, it's several lakhs, like 1,600 lakhs worth of projects that we completed over the years. And then in the recent past, we have received even more. Even during pandemic, like currently we have 46 ongoing, about 2,000 lakhs of research is going on. And we also have institutional funding in the form of seed grant. This is for especially new investigators and those who have not received their first grant, to help start up with their research careers. So even I received when I joined first in 2011, and then after that, which I have been sustaining myself with a series of grants. So I currently have 3 ongoing projects, 2 for my CMR and 1 from DRDO, and I have completed 3 before I received these 3. And as I mentioned, we continue to write because we have to depend on external funding for any extensive research work. And we also do have consultancy projects, about 56 to be precise, and close to 210 lakh worth. So our school actually is home to a series of institutional committees, because we are basically having members with expertise, and which also includes people from outside the university, because we need to have experts from, for instance, another institute, as well as a nominee from the DBT, BST, and ICMR, depending on what committee that is. So we have the Institutional Ethical Committee for Studies of Human Subject, which is again headed by one of our own professors, and we have external members also, including a social worker, a doctor from a hospital, and then a lawyer, and so on, so that anything that we pass through this committee, it will be reviewed by everybody, even someone like a common person should be able to understand. So this is to ensure that we are doing research in an ethical way, especially involving human samples. Okay, and then same thing goes with the Animal Ethical Committee, the IEAC. So where we are question on the rationale for research for using animals, and what kind of pain they will endure, and what means we have to in fact come to the rescue if they are actually suffering. So because we cannot allow animals to suffer even for the sake of research. And then IBSC is basically for those projects involving genetic manipulation, genetic engineering, including such as the one that I'm doing, gene therapy. So I need to get almost every single project in my lab get through this IBSC, which monitors what we do and what kind of manipulations we do, because we have in biotechnology so much that can actually go wrong. The GT props and so on, the GT GM foods and so on. So everything has to be monitored. And there is a higher level committee, RCGM, at the center in Delhi, which reviews all our applications. IBSC is at the institutional level, so they send all our applications, and the final approval comes from the RCGM, Review Committee on Genetic Manipulation in Delhi. And then we also have the stem cell committee, which is again for those involving stem cells, for research as well as for therapeutic applications. And then we also ensure that all our student projects and publications, they are run through plagiarism check using our own alternative software. Again, we have access for one professor in every school, and we don't intend to actually give it to everyone, because of misuse or anything. So we have one person, one professor in school running this software for all of the publications and projects that are being done. And then we also have other promotion schemes, such as Dr. Sasi mentioned in his talk, the Raman Research Fellowship, and also the recent ones, this is the APJ Abdul Kalam Fellowship. And then we have the Teaching Fellowship for those who do not have any other, JRF or SRF. So these are for starters who are, joining PhD, and until they get their own independent JRF and SRF. Then the research achievements of our faculty are basically, we are honored with the research award, which are given annually for both, for all three, in fact, the research projects, publications, and patents. Okay, so a number of our faculty also receive, 50% travel funding for visiting foreign universities for collaborations and so on, as I mentioned. And we also have training programs, and some of them we have started even before the pandemic began. The Indiana University Purdue, even we have people coming over here, and then we have students, who can actually take up this program, which is a 2+2 program. And then also the UCC, which another person came just last November. So we have options for the VITEEE as well as the MSc Biotechnology students. And then recently we have this Indo-French, collaboration, which would also take up, our MSc students in genetics as well as in biotechnology, where they can spend a year or so, and the credits will be basically matched with them, okay, with what they have. So this is just an overview of what we do and what one can do after we graduate and train these people who are interested with us. And I'm happy to take any questions at the end of this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Everette. I would like to call upon Dr. B. Karthikeyan, who's the head of Department Electronics and Communication Engineering, to speak about the various programs in the department. Over to you, Dr. Karthikeyan.
Thanks for the opportunity, Dr. S.Sasikumar, PG, Director PG Admission. So myself, Dr. Karthikeyan, I'm part of School of Electronic Engineering. In short, we call it as a sense. Fine. So I think already more details have been given related to VIT by other professors. So I don't want it to be a duplicate or putting the same info. So the short, recently the university ranking has been published, US. In that, the electronics and the electrical and electronics engineering ranks at 200 to 250 ranking, and the Indian ranking of electrical and electronics engineering is 8. So that is the latest ranking. So with that, I'll be moving into looking into what exactly School of Electronics Engineering is about. So we have 4 departments: communication engineering, micro and nano electronics, Department of Everette Technology, and the Department of Sensors and Biomedical Engineering. Here I have provided the information only related to the PG program. So we have SENS offers like M.Tech Electronics and Communication Engineering, and M.Tech VLSI Design, M.Tech Embedded Systems, M.Tech Automotive Electronics, M.Tech Biomedical Engineering, Internet of Things, and Sensor Systems. So we have 6 M.Tech programs, and all the 6 M.Tech programs, the curriculum is in the way that they will be learning the course right piece, and every course you have a selection by the industry expert, and to get more hands-on training, hands-on experience, and do your project. So you will be having something like, we have something like school science, engineering, and technology conference every semester, where the PG students needs to do a project and present a paper in a particular conference, which will give more confidence for their hands-on experience and their project knowledge also. And in addition to that, we do conduct value-added courses, which apart from the regular curriculum course, we do the value-added courses that is for 30 hours. Mostly it will happen in the Saturdays and Sundays. And finally, you have the industrial internship before the leave months. And we have the school is associated with these many student chapters. If interested, the postgraduate students may join in any one of these chapters, or they can explore that. And regarding the teaching and research labs, particularly to School of Electronics Engineering, we have around 27 labs which are divided are associated with the 4 departments. And all these laboratories are equipped with the latest state-of-art facilities, latest equipments, all are updated to the make the students in engineering. And yeah, these are all the labs which are associated with Department of Sensors and Biomedical, Department of Science Technology. And there is a separate lab where we have the industry sponsored laboratory details also. So regarding the adjunct professors, so far 19 professors are associated with the School of Electronics Engineering, where from various geographical universities they are associated, and they are taking as other professors said, they are handling one module of a course for the M.Tech and for the PG and UG students. And regarding the research and funded labs, so we have nanotechnology lab, which is funded by Department of Science and Technology. And similarly, industry point of view, we have analog system design lab, advanced microcontroller labs, real-time operating system labs, wireless sensor networks labs. All these are sponsored by, supported by industry. And regarding the fully sponsored lab, we have Smart Building Technology Lab in Technology Power, which is sponsored, fully sponsored by Johnson Controls. And regarding the research facilities, we have Center for Nanotechnology Research Center and TIFA for Automotive Electronics. And the research areas, if you take the latest research areas, all the faculties are equipped with their latest research areas. So mostly these IoT sensors and wearable technologies, biomedical, AI, ML, equaling, all these areas, the faculties are ready to guide and they are guiding also. And the major research facilities available in School of Electronics Engineering, like we have a separate lab, like PCB prototyping lab is there. And analogic chamber we have for EMI and EMC. And we have magnetron sputtering and optical spectrum analyzers we have, and meter, which are majorly used for the research purpose. And regarding the industry connectivity, not only we use only for placement purpose. So apart from that, there are many industry people are involved in the board of studies members, so that curriculum gets updated frequently. And to enable that, we used to conduct the industry academia conclave every year, where the eminent speakers from the industry, they come and interact with the students every. And the industry people also involved in the final year project, thesis, reviews, all those things. And these are all the list of companies which are providing internship and placement to all the 6 programs which are offered by School of Electronics Engineering, that's PG program. So where our students, PG students are getting their internships, and also more than 95% of the students who got internship are converted a full-time employee. And one suggestion to the participants who try to join, who wants to join PT program in VIT, I would like to suggest you please choose for the M.Tech program which is related to the PG program, UG program, and focus more on the 4 companies with assessment. So the time given to me is 10 minutes. So another session related to the electrical electronics will be continued by Jagannatha Pandit. I request the organizers to make him to share the presentation.
Good evening all. So it's a pleasure to meet all of you and give you some insights about our school. Thanks to our admission department and the organizers for this opportunity. So I'm from School of Electrical Engineering. I'm heading the Department Control and Automation. And we are offering 2 PG programs in our school. One is M.Tech Power Electronics and Drives, and another one is M.Tech on Control and Automation. And as Karthikeyan sir already mentioned, we are carrying some good ranking globally as well as in India. in terms of subject ranking. So VIT has a lot of rankings achieved in terms of ABET, NBA, NAC, all these things. So these are all proud things from our school point of view to share with you. From subject point of ranking, globally we are placed in 200 to 250 in that range, and within India we are placed around 8. So we are also continuously doing good and improving our ranking with the help of VIT management and mostly from our students. And coming to our school-related information, we have good connectivity with both industries and institutes across the globe. We got more than 15 adjunct professors who used to visit us to share their knowledge with our faculty, actively involving in handling some courses for our students, and also performing some joint researches, submitting papers, submitting proposals. For all these things, we are utilizing their capacity. And similarly, we have some industry connectivity also, not only for recruitment, we are utilizing them for sponsored laboratories and again, joint researchers, getting some patents. For all these things, we are having some good industry connectivity also. All our lab facilities also, if you are seeing, we have developed these lab facilities with the help of inputs coming from our alumni and our industry partners. Talking about our faculty strength, 95% of our faculties are already doctorates from reputed institutes from India as well as across the globe. We are talking about the M.Tech program today, but our school is offering PhD program as well as 2 B.Tech programs, one in electrical and electronics engineering, another one from electronics and instrumentation engineering, and 2 PG programs, as I mentioned already. So if you look into the thrust areas of research from our school, we are doing a lot of research and lab developments related to smart grid, e-mobility, and machine learning related. Again, all these research activities and lab developments are with a prime focus on making the students industry ready. So the employability skills or entrepreneurship skills of our students are improved based on this. We get continuously good feedbacks from our alumni members as well as from the industry partners for our programs and our research works carried out in our school. So looking into the industry and the institute connectivities, as I mentioned already, we have good connectivity with the industries like Schneider, Danfoss, Yokogawa, National Instruments, QMax, Bosch, and Aravindai. So we are getting a lot of problem statements also from them continuously, where our students and faculty will be working together and trying to solve their problems. So this improves their employability opportunities also. Okay. So like this, having good connectivity with the industries. Same way with the institutes also, our students are getting good opportunities to work with professors across the globe, where they are understanding what type of domains they are working with, what type of tools they are using to solve some research problems. So these kind of opportunities are open to our students in our school. So coming to talking about our specifically about these 2 programs offered in for PG. We started this control and automation in 2013. Of course, all of you know the trending like or job opportunities available in the market. Primarily, it is more towards data science, machine learning like opportunity. So automation also is one of the top domains where the prime focus is for getting more jobs, like utilizing the domain knowledge like digital twin or IIoTs. Like there are a lot of tools to talk about here. So there are a lot of opportunities are there for the students to get placement and in the market, right? So keeping this in mind, this program was started where we are giving some hands-on training on PLC programming, DCS, industry networks, and also some drives and control, and also some embedded tools. Also, we are giving some trainings for the students. So these are all the opportunities for control and automation students. Same if you are seeing power electronics and drives. Of course, in the market, there is another good trend for e-mobility, e-vehicles, and related battery management, and also some energy management, like projects related to smart grids. So keeping those things in mind, our curriculum was framed with the help of inputs coming from, again, alumni and all our industrial and institute partners. We have framed these curriculums. So this is the thing about our power electronics and drives program. Because as I told you, both the programs are having good opportunities for the students to get placements or doing higher studies in the research, also involving in high-end researchers and across the globe. Okay, both the programs are having their own specializations. Faculties are having skills to guide you on different projects and open some opportunities to do some research also. And these are all our industrial partners where our students are also getting some placements. Both our programs, you can see a lot of students are getting placed in Aptiv, Borg-Warner, Danfoss, Johnson Controls, Train Technologies. So like this, there are a lot of opportunities. So it's not like students are going only for IT domains from our programs. There are a lot of core opportunities are offered for our students. So that is another advantage of doing such courses in our universities. A quick view about our curriculum. I'll quickly just show you some of the courses that is offered, keeping in mind the employability skills. From the electives, the machine learning, the Python coding, all these things we recently included in our curriculum with the hands-on experience. Instead of just studying the theory, we included the laboratory components also. Even the real-time embedded system course they are doing in the labs. So these are some of the courses offered as part of the control and automation. Same way in our power electronics and drives courses also, we have some courses that increase the placement opportunities for the students, like our embedded systems for power application, industrial electric drives, the advanced semiconductor devices, and advanced processes for the power converters. So these are the courses we are getting some feedbacks from the industry also, saying these courses are increasing the placement opportunities for the students. So based on this is a small statistic about our placement records. So almost all the students who are doing good in our institute, if they can take care of their academics, they can score some good marks without any arrears. We can definitely ensure 100% placement. Right? So that's the thing I want to highlight here. So we are doing good with placement and internships also. So these are glimpses of some of our labs, power electronics, measurement and instrumentation, Danfoss sponsored lab. So there are more labs coming. Actually, Schneider has sponsored a new lab. Next month, we are doing the inauguration of a complete automation related laboratory. Already Danfoss has sponsored an advanced drives lab, where students are having opportunity to directly work with industry standard equipments. So again, that improves their employability skills, everything. As I told you, these are some of the industry sponsored labs. We got sponsorships from Danfoss, Schneider Electric, QMax, Fluke, like institutes, industries have sponsored some of the labs with their equipments. To conclude, if you have any queries, you can always reach out to us. These are the contact details of mine, and I'm heading the control and automation division. Same way, we have Dr. Ponnambalam, he is the head of Power Electronics and Division. So this is the contact details of Ponnambalam sir. So again, once again, I'm thanking you for the listening, and I thank all the organizers for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I would lastly like to call upon Dr. S. Ananda Kumar, who is the head of Department for Computational Intelligence, to speak about the career options after CSC and IT and also the programs that are offered by VIT.
So very good evening to one and all. I am Dr. S. Ananda Kumar from the School of Computer Science and Engineering, heading the Department of Computational Intelligence. So these are the UG programs which are just offering it from the scope. And we can say, yes, scope is the biggest school in VIT. We have nearly 12,000 plus students, right? And around nearly 250 faculties are there in the scope. And almost all the faculties are doctorates from various reputed institutes, the PhDs from various institutes like IITs and IISc, as well as in NIT and other reputed institutes. So these are the programs which are just offering as the UG programs. BTech Computer Science and Engineering, BTech Computer Science with the bioinformatics specialization, and Computer Science Engineering with Information Security specialization. And we have BTech Computer Science Engineering with Business Systems in collaboration with TCS. And we have Computer Science Engineering with Internet of Things specialization, and BTech Computer Science Engineering with Data Science, and BTech Computer Science Engineering with Blockchain Technologies. And just come to that PG program, we have core Computer Science and Engineering. And then we have some list of 2-year programs with some specializations like M.Tech Computer Science and Engineering with Big Data Analytics, and M.Tech Computer Science and Engineering with Information Security, and M.Tech Computer Science Engineering with Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. And we have 2 5-year integrated program like M.Tech Computer Science Engineering. Collaborations Virtusa, it's for full stack development, where the curriculum is just set by the Virtusa's further expectations and requirements. And we have M.Tech Computer Science Engineering with Data Science for 5-year specializations. And we have PhD programs also, right? And our M.Tech curriculum, it's most recently revised curriculum. Total, we have 70 credits of this 2-year M.Tech program. And we have core courses for the M.Tech CSE as well as even Big Data and Information Security. So we just come to that of Information Security as well as Artificial Intelligence, Big Data Analytics. So we have a specialization electives where we have 2 baskets in the specialization electives, where it's a compulsory basket where the students has to study the Big Data Analytics as well as Information Security or Artificial, whatever the specializations. So just for an example of Artificial Intelligence M.Tech Computer Science specialization, right? So for that, in that artificial intelligence, they have compulsory courses like AI, ML, and DL. So these are supposed to be take compulsory courses, and they have the application baskets where they can just study any one of the application baskets like speech and natural language processing, cognitive robotics, and gaming programming like that. So such kind of curriculum we have, revised curriculum to meet the expectations of the industry. And we all just got the feedbacks from recently passed out students as well as the alumni and also industry experts, along with the curriculum is revised with BOS members, reputed institutes like IIT and NIT. So why? So 2023 batch, I can just proudly say the students, this Amit Agarwal and Sarthak are just placed in 1 crore package from Motor Q the last year. This is what the highest package, I think, which is just offered in VIT University. So why I just want M.Tech in School of Computer Science and Engineering. So I can just come out with some statistics report where what happened in the last few days. It's a huge recruitment process just going on in VIT University. So if you just see, I've just analyzed the last few days mails from the campus, Career Development Center. Yes, we have Equinix. The students are placed, M.Tech students, especially M.Tech students. They just completed the 1 semester. They're in the 2nd semester, like winter semester. Still, they need to just go for 1 year. So even though they just need to go for 1 year, so 1 year before they just got placed in 17 lakhs per annum as a super dream offers, where 80,000 supposed to be given as a stipends during the internship times, and it'll be converted. It'll be just going for the 17 lakhs per annum. And we have scope, where the students are just placed in 13 lakhs per annum, where the 40,000 will be just given for the stipends. And for NETAP, yes, they have the 15 lakhs per annum, where the 60,000 will be just given for the stipends. And national instrumentations, they have 16 lakhs per annum, where the 45,000 will be just given for the stipends during the internship time. And we have Oxford Medical Technologies, where 10 lakhs per annum, where 20,000 will be just given for the stipend. And RSA security applications, where the 10 lakhs per annum, where the 40,000 will be just given for the stipend. So this is the status where the last few days, where the students are placed in the reputed companies from M.Tech, CSC, core, as well as the specializations. And along with that, we have 5-year integrated M.Tech students also just got into this companies. So this is what I just want to highlight about the scope for why they just wants to study out the facilities. We have all the lab facilities, like we have Intel multi-core facilities and Cisco labs is there. So we have all the labs facilities sponsored by the various companies, and also the students, yes, placing in getting internship as well as a placement in reputed institutes, and for super dream are also just getting it for more than 10 lakhs. So this is what I just want to highlight from this book. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Training program, I think Sense School they are having already. Our school, actually, the 2 students went for a SAP program in University West on the control related side.
Okay. Earlier it was sensor systems was there in the twinning program. So I thought of talking about it. Anyway, Karthikeyan sir, please.
Sir, actually, sensor system technology, I mean, that is the M.Tech program we already had. But now we don't have that, and instead of that we have IoT and sensor systems, and there you have 2 semesters here, and 1 semester they will be mostly going to German university, and after that they will be doing their Senlay project over there, and they will be they are not allowed to go for internship. Internship means in India they will be the remaining 2 semesters they will be studying the other foreign university, mostly in the German.
Actually, there are female candidates, specifically Saint Gobain is offering them full scholarship, including their tuition fee and entire hostel expenditure. That is based on their performance, that in academic performance. Based on the academic performance, they're selecting the candidates, female candidates specifically, for full sponsorship. Okay. They have to perform, they have to clear their subject with good grades. The required grades are there, minimum they are maintaining 8.5 to 9 CGPI, and based on their academic performance, they are selected for full funding.
Regarding research, the thing is we have an entrance called as VITEEE. It's scheduled in the month of April, that is next month, on 16th and 23rd. All over India, in 62 centers we are conducting, in 58 cities we are conducting. And this exam will be scheduled in the afternoon of both these days, 16th and 23rd. In 4 cities, both the days it will be conducted, 16th as well as 23rd. For example, the Amaravati campus, Bhopal campus, Chennai campus, and Vellore campus, we will have on both the days the exam will be conducted. Whereas remaining centers, the remaining, for example, 58 cities, we will be having only any one of the day, either on 16th or 23rd. And their hall ticket, e-hall ticket will be sent to them after 10th April. With the hall ticket, they have to go to the concerned center, and in afternoon, the VITEEE exam will be conducted. So 2:30 to 4:30, and by 2 o'clock they have to be there and they have to write the entrance exam. So purely based on the entrance marks, they'll be shortlisted for interview. So interview will be online interview. So probably in the month of May we will conduct the online interview, and together the interview marks and the entrance marks we will make a cutoff, and based on that the candidates will be selected. And they'll be given a list of guides in various fields from which they can choose their guide as well as the field of research. And once if the guide agrees, they can immediately pay the fees and join. The day they report here, From that day onwards, they'll be given a fellowship for next 3 years. And first year it will be 25,000, and second year it's going to be 31,000. If it's GATE qualified, the fellowship amount will be a little bit higher, 31,000 and 35,000. So this is all about VITEEE, and almost every field we are offering the PhD program, so the candidates can apply. In some of the fields, it will be highly competitive. The cutoff will be very high. In some of the fields, it will be less competitive, so the cutoff will be slightly lower. So it all depends on how many students they compete for that particular branch. And here, even the MCA and MSc guys, they can do PhD in computer science engineering. So eligibility is it's slightly flexible in some of the departments, because if it's interdisciplinary, then obviously the eligibility will be flexible. Field like chemistry, for example, my field, only MSc chemistry they can do PhD. So interdisciplinary and the cross-disciplinary fields, even the other courses, they are eligible to apply. No, our own entrance, they have to take up GATE qualified, they'll be given a stipend. So that is the additional benefit what we get. But obviously they have to take up this entrance, and you know very well that for PhD or the masters, definitely the entrance is the preferred method, and it's mandatory in the case of PhD as per UGC norms. And as well as the ranking agencies, they demand a competitive exam to recruit the students, and that's the reason why we are on top of the world actually in most of the engineering disciplines. For example, computer science and all, we are in top actually. Almost 8-9 branches we are in top 500 ranking. If you prefer industry, then obviously you can choose as per your interest. I'll tell you, that is the best answer I can give. But in future, if you are aiming for any government position or in a specialization area, some jobs in a particular specialization, on the case your UG, PG and PhD all should be aligned in the same field. If there is a mismatch, then you won't end up in a government job. So for that, obviously you should travel in a straight line. Okay, for example, if you want to get a job in mechanical engineering in SAIL or somewhere, okay, so they conduct an entrance examination. They look for your undergraduate degree, postgraduate degree and doctorate in the same field. Okay, if you prefer an industry, okay, I want to migrate, I want to do cross-disciplinary, interdisciplinary, it's fine. You can do that. So while choosing the branch, what I will suggest is, the first thing is definitely you should be interested, and probably your UG degree is based on your interest. Okay, without any interest, you will not be doing your undergraduation. So obviously in the same field, if you do post-graduation and if you develop your skills, and with the help of VIT's cosmopolitan atmosphere, this ranking, brand name, infrastructure, placement, definitely you can shape up in 2 years and you can end up in a very good career of what you was dreaming during your undergraduate program.